Welcome back to
What's up, quarantine buddies?
To our review of the movie Platform.
The Platform
on Netflix.
Yep. It's probably rated around the third or fourth top viewed film on Netflix. And if you haven't seen it, it's probably a good time to go ahead and watch that movie.
It's called El Hoyo in Spanish.
Is it really called that? El Hoyo.
Directed by Galder Gaztelu Urrutia. I hope I didn't butcher that name, but writers David DeSola, stars Ivan Masaki and Zorlan Ecuador, Antonia San Juan. Now, we don't know none of these actors. I hope I said their names right.
They're all from Spain. Yeah, they're Spanish.
I'm sure they're probably do well in their country because they did a great job. They did a really great job.
Overall, we love El Hoyo.
You heard, Duke?
We love El Hoyo, guys.
Yeah, El Hoyo. So, man, dude, this movie really made me uncomfortable.
Yeah,
it was an uncomfortable watch.
Absolutely. Yeah. So let's do overall thoughts. What so the
overall thought of this movie for me is I loved it. I absolutely love the movie. It was, when I say uncomfortable, I just say because of what happens in the movie. But overall thoughts, I thought it was a really great directed movie. I love the shots that they did. As far as like the cinematography of the movie, the angles and the cameras and all that stuff, they did a great job. But overall, I love the movie. Very uncomfortable watch.
Yeah. So it's pretty much in a kind of a futuristic, dystopia and, environment, right?
Yeah,
a world. Sure. And it's about vertical prison, like multiple levels. Yeah. Over 200 levels. And it's two people are assigned each a level and they have to stay there pretty much forever. It's a prison, and it's almost an endless nightmare. The first level, which is 0, right? And it's like the upper class, high end class. You know what I mean?
Right.
They're serving people, and they get punished into that prison. That's pretty much what it is.
Got it. And so I did notice that they let you get one object, right?
And so the part of that is when you do get sent to this prison, you get to take an object with you. Some people take a statue, some people take like a book, some people take weapons actually, and then there was even one person that took a dog, which I don't think that was a really good idea.
I'm not gonna say it. Poor dude. I'm trying to like not give anything away.
Yeah.
It's hard to talk about this movie without saying a couple of things about it. I think though that it's one of those movies that some of the person that wrote it, which was David DeSola, really made something unique in this movie. I loved it, but also has a great message at the end. The message that there's so many hitting messages. It's like a message movie in a way of how we are and how we react to hunger or to and just how much. To me, it just shows, even now in these times, right, how much we're like to animals, like and how crazy we can get when it comes to our survival. And
for sure.
In this movie, it's about hunger. And so what would you guys do?
So let's explain that, because I don't think we have. So in that part, you guys got to watch it, but this platform, pretty much that's why it's called that. This platform, it has food and it's being distributed to all the levels. Over 200 levels, and pretty much you get to eat whatever you want. So the upper level gets whatever they want, and then they leave their leftovers over and over and over again until getting to the very bottom of it. And there's a few storylines in this, but it's following this one guy that he pretty much gets in there and he's trying to learn the ropes of how this whole prison works.
Yeah.
So that whole eating part, what you were talking about, is what gives you to the survival of the fittest feel.
Also, other than them being able to pick one object or one thing, they're also able to pick their favorite food to be on the menu, I guess, because it's a table and it just lowers levels, like Ish was saying. but in all that food is food that I'm assuming people chose to be there. And this particular guy, and I'm just gonna give this away just because it's nothing, right? But he picks escargot, which is snails buttered in some kind of mess or whatever. And it's so funny what happens with that escargot. So check it out, guys. It's such a great movie. I really, really liked it.
Yeah, it's a little disturbing. So, be warned. It's very high in violence.
It is.
And,
There's
some nudity too.
There's a bunch of stuff or whatever.
Makes you think, though.
It really does.
Makes you think. So let's talk about what you really, really enjoyed about the film. Any like big.
So
like,
I did enjoy
points.
the actors in this movie a lot. The main guy really shows his acting chops with this. You're able to in this kind of, this kind of movie. I really like the main actor. I really like the old man that
wheelchair.
The old man that tried to eat the
he's annoying, dude.
Yeah, I really and because he's annoying, he's definitely annoying. The way that they used them, because they just use him in a very different way than what movies are used to using people, I think. And I've seen that before. I haven't seen it in a while, maybe. That's what I'm trying to say. Mm-hmm. But I love the way that the old man acted in some kind of way. It was a little overacting here and there in some places, but I got it. I get what the movie was trying to do and trying to make this guy feel in his head. And so I love that part of the movie, dude. I love that whole, like, he's in his head. Because that's exactly what would happen if you would be isolation.
For sure. My biggest takeaway on this film is the plot of it, the creativity of it. I don't think I don't think I could really compare this to anything. Really, could you? Can you bring up something of an idea of how it would feel?
Compare it to a Saw movie a little bit.
Okay.
Because in a Saw
that tone, maybe the tone of the Saw films, but the plot
is completely different.
Yeah, I think it's very unique, and I think it deserves a watch from everyone.
The intricacy of it, of the whole hunger thing, yes.
Yeah.
As far as the survival way of it, we've obviously like Saw, and there's a bunch of movies, but the way that they approached it and the hunger way, I'm sure there's probably another movie that maybe deals with hunger and things like that. But this movie really, really nailed it, guys. It really did.
It brings up a lot of moral subjects. Whether should you think about others in those situations? Do you sacrifice yourself? Do you service other people in those scenarios? And it brings up a lot of themes like that. So I think it's a good one. Anything that you didn't like on this?
Yeah, I didn't like that I hadn't eaten yet while the movie was going on. And so it made me really hungry, especially because they were stepping and eating some really, really good food on that table, guys. It was like crazy good. And then finally I ate and I was good. But no, one thing I would say I didn't like, I feel like maybe some of these characters that were in it didn't necessarily have to be in the movie that they could have, I think, either, I know there's a lady that comes out there that has a dog. I believe the old man also serves some kind of the same purpose in a way. So there's some kind of repetitiveness in that. But overall, the movie is really good. There's little things like that, but really nothing to
I can't really think about anything that I didn't enjoy. The writing, dialogue was really good. Even like the cinematography of it, it was very eerie, and I think they hit the tone. And I'm pretty sure that the budget on this was not that high, and I'm really surprised that it was such a great movie in this point. So
it's supposed to show.
I think you guys got to watch it, man. Your review of the movie, your points.
I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 4.6. 4.6. Yeah. 4.6.
I give it a 4.5 too. Yeah, man. I'm right there with you. I think that this is something that everyone should watch because of the uniqueness and the cohesiveness of everything that really does work.
And I think sometimes I want to make sure that you guys know that when I rate movies, it's also in the amount of like, okay, I really, really like this movie. I love this movie. I always say I love movies, right? Because I just love movies. Yeah. This one was a really good one, but it was a good watch. Love the movie.
Yeah.
Nothing like, those Goodfellas and, the Back to the Future.
Of course, like it's a different genre. But this is more so of a Saw.
But
did you like it more than Saw?
I did. I did like it more than some of the Saw remakes.
Oh yeah, for sure, of course.
Maybe the original. I would they're probably really tied right now.
Yeah,
me.
I agree.
But I love this movie, guys.
If you're a Saw fan, you know, I think this is something up your alley for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely, you can definitely make it like a horror kind of thing, you know?
Yeah.
Like it's a suspense thriller. It's a thriller, definitely. So
absolutely.
Anyway, guys.
All right, guys.
Hope you guys like that. I hope you guys subscribe, you know, press the like button, drop a comment, tell us what is your favorite part of this movie. We loved it. When you guys watch it, I'm sure you guys are gonna love it too.
Tell us about El Hoyo.
And it's dubbed, okay, guys? So
it's dubbed.
So let me just tell you, if you guys see that the mouths are a little off with the word, it's because it's dubbed. It's from
but it's
Spain.
pretty good. It's a really good audio quality.
Yeah, you can hardly even tell sometimes when they're talking.
Absolutely.
It just becomes like, oh, okay, yeah. You just go with it.
Yeah.
Same thing for it. I did that for the other. Same thing for It Man, but yeah, go ahead.
Oh, the It Man, yeah.
Yeah, for It Man. I'm like, this is a different one.
Yeah.
But anyway, guys, thank you guys for joining us. Subscribe, like the video, comment, and stay
movie minded. Yep.